Hey guys, so today we have a video on the most beautiful entrepreneurs that the Shark Tank have ever had on the show. So here goes. In at number 4, we have Tiffany Crummins, the lady who brought us Ava the elephant. Tiffany Crummins is a nanny who took her talents to the entrepreneurial field. She invented a way of administering medicine. Enter Emmy the elephant, later called Ava the elephant. Tiffany created the initial prototypes out of supplies such as sponges and cloth. She noticed that despite the initial samples being crude, the children had a positive response towards the dispenser. The sharks did not see much potential in the product. Robert Hjervik saw a bit of potential in the licensing field, but not much else. Barbara saw a lot of potential in the product, but wanted more skin in the game. She felt that a mere 15% was too small for her. They finally settled at a 55% stake for Barbara, which in effect gave her controlling interest in the young company. While Barbara was successful in the real estate space, she knew nothing about the medical field. She had to learn as she went along, and she ended up spending $285,000 to launch Ava successfully onto the marketplace. It was not an easy ride for her or Tiffany, as it takes a lot of effort and resources to take an unknown product and concept to the marketplace. In the end, Ava became a success and sold in thousands of retail locations and online. Retailers included Walmart, CVS, and Walgreens. At number 3, we have Ozma Khan, the inventor of the cooking cap. Ozma Khan is a manager in the advisory department of Ernst & Young, one of the largest accounting firms in the world, which has nearly 250,000 employees and operated in 150 countries. She and her partner, Julie DeVoe, are the owners of Cooking Cap, a cap that aims to protect your hair from absorbing odours during cooking. Cooking is a fun and rewarding experience, especially if your dish comes out well and is appreciated by your friends and family. However, the downside is that your hair tends to absorb the odour of whatever you are cooking, and your hair smells like the dish you just cooked. The idea came about when Ozma and Julie were cooking fish as they were hosting a dinner party. After dinner, the girls went out to paint the town red. Someone went up to Julie and told her that her hair smelled like fish, and the bartender confirmed this. Julie felt embarrassed and swore that this would never happen again. The sharks were not impressed by the look of the cap. Mark Cuban says it reminded him of Little Bo Peep. Robert said the cap made Ozma and Julie look like grandmas, and even suggested that a simple shower could get rid of food odours. Kevin did not think that the business was as profitable as they thought, and it was just a mere hobby. At number 2, we have Tanya Green, the inventor of the PMS Bites. Tanya Green was a graduate of Gordon College who created the concept of PMS Bites, bonbons which were infused with medicinal herbs in order to provide relief for PMS sufferers and provide a healthier alternative to junk food. Tanya not only had the looks, but the brains as well. She was able to provide a very entertaining pitch that was very memorable. The pitch began with her exaggerating the effects of PMS and her commenting that Kevin O'Leary suffers from PMS from time to time. This resulted in a chuckle from the sharks. The sharks sampled the bonbons and they had nothing negative to say. They in fact liked the taste. Tanya claimed that aside from tasting good, the bonbons were healthy as they were made from dates, almond butter and gluten-free oats. The pitch went well until it came to the sales figures. Tanya said she had $13,000 in sales in the last 7 months. This did not impress the sharks at all, with Kevin calling her the princess of small numbers. She then defended herself by saying it was a one-woman show and that she was on Shark Tank to seek expertise and additional resources. Aside from the low sales, the sharks did not like the name PMS Bites, though they understand that it is part of the gimmick. They say that the name cuts off a significant portion of the market as it alienates the male demographic. In the end, the sharks did not bite. The bonbons may have tasted great, but they did not see the business being big. Despite the setback, Tanya is still selling PMS Bites today. And last but not least, we have Megan Cummins, who came into the tank with her own brand of luxury soap, You Smell. Megan developed the product while in college as they had to design packaging for products. You Smell soaps were presented in bar and paper soap forms. The paper soap had some promise as it was very convenient for people on the go. You just had to apply a few drops of water to the paper and you could use it like normal soap. Megan was inexperienced in the business field and jumped the gun when she took Robert Hjervik's deal for $55,000 for 20% of the company, as well as a $50,000 stipend for her to live on for the first year of operations. She did so without considering Mark Cuban's offer. Megan and her fiancé were undeterred and bootstrapped the company through loans from family and friends and through personal sacrifices. No bank would finance her dream, so this was the only way to go. It is one of the fastest growing brands in its category and is still around to this day.